something before going live. Oh well. Where is it? Oh, is my headset still not working? Ah, you know what? Put me Genova on. Ah, this song is so good. Okay, everything on the Twitch side seems fine. Just once again today I'm gonna check on YouTube. Oh, it's perfectly fine today, yeah. It's running. Okay. I'll take it. That's good. You know what? Before starting with the learning of the particle system, I wanted to fix a little bit these assets. Because they were a little bit too small. Basically, I just need to make everything 4 times as bigger, right? Okay, yeah. Let me just put all of this in a corner over here. But maybe not. Hey, this guy, yeah. This guy makes it ×1. The chests as well. We have to, yeah, we have to do it this way. Otherwise, it's gonna be broken. And then the collider has to be bigger. For sure. Oh yeah, way bigger. Maybe 0.5 on the height. And then we move it up like this. Go up like that. Okay, so this is the the physics collider. Then the interaction area. I guess it does need, this one does need to be a bit bigger, but like not so much. Okay, on the barrel instead. Okay, yeah, this collider needs to be way bigger. One. I think it's 0.5 on the radius. Yes. Okay, and then we move it up. Okay, it's a bit more than 1. Okay, that's the collider, fine, and then the interaction area needs to be way bigger. Yeah. Start by making this 1, 1. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no, let me grab the correct gizmo. Oh, God. I think that should be fine. Ah, man, Persona 5. I always regret not finishing that game. It's been on my mind to play it so long. But man, it's just not easy. With this life of mine that I've decided to have, it's not easy. We will figure it out eventually. Okay, this is fine. Oh, you're absurdly big. What the fuck happened? Are you still times 4? Yeah, yes. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, so these two are fixed. Well, now the other thing that we need to fix is the switch can remain there, but the very nice painting over here, it's also be way bigger. Okay, now one of those dimensions needed to remain. Okay, yeah. So this one remains 0.1. And then 0.5. And then you 0.5, I think. Okay, no, I fucked up. 0.5. And then you 0.1. Yeah. A very nice painting that I made. And okay. I think this one also needed to be like, yeah, only showing on one side. That way I know. That's just for debugging purposes. And then the static body basically needs these values. Can I copy them? There you go. Perfect. Okay. Yo, morning. Hello. How is it going? I hope that everything is good. Nice, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Right now, I'm trying to fix some things on this level that I made because the other day I made some changes to the scale of everything and yeah, everything broke. All that I had working broke, which is not good. Yeah, from this painting also, like the hitbox needed to be, I mean the interaction area need to be like lower, something like this. Just make it exaggerated so it's easier to test. Now tell me, what makes you come around these parts? Are you interested in game dev? Because that's what I do here most of the time during weekdays nowadays. Let me add like a spotlight. Okay, a spotlight is not what I wanted. Oh. Do you work yourself on something? Are you also a game dev wannabe or like an actual game dev? Like, for me, this is more of a hobby at the moment, but I've always wanted it to make it, you know, a thing, like a proper career. So I'm just still learning the tropes. Okay. Let me see if everything works now. If everything that we had functioning is working. Oh, the walls have no collision. Wait. The walls have no collision, so yeah. It's not gonna work in... Okay, so... The transformation of things works, but I think the attachment to the wall is not gonna work. Yeah, the attachment to the wall doesn't work because this wall actually has no collider. Also, I realized that the player has issues with their own collision. It's too small. Spling. Yeah, we need to make this a bit. You think that it's cool? Oh man, you will see. You will see eventually. uh, right now, I'm using a lot of free assets. Okay, but like the whole idea that I'm working on is that you're gonna be a mimic. Okay, so in this case right now I have this free asset, but I want the mimic to be like a true mimic. Like, so it's gonna be like some slimic demon. Okay, and that demon will be able to like transform into various objects. And the idea is like, well, you're gonna have NPCs like this capsule over here so far, and well, you're gonna have to like, you know, kill the NPCs. So far I made already various systems. I have like on a previous level here, like I made things like when I press this switch, like it moves things left and right, and I did a whole dynamic system where like based on a curve and on a vector that I give it, it will just do things automatically without having to go to code. And it took me a while to make, but that system is there, but it is completely broken at the moment. So let us ignore it. I also made a system where like if you transform in things like that can be attached to walls, you can move through the wall, basically. Like you can just fake being a painting. I have on my Discord, I have some examples. Give me a second. I'm gonna look one for a proper one just so. There you go. This is how it was supposed to look. So yeah, like the idea is like you transform into the thing, you attach yourself to the wall, and you're able to move. But in this GIF, I didn't do the example that you can move, right? I think I did it in another one. Oh yeah, and then like I had the interactive system, and then the thing on the very first, no, second clip that I make was that you transform into things, you transform into this, and then you're able to move along the wall. But yeah, I have to fix it now, because it ain't working no more. Now the way to fix it is that I simply need to add collisions to everything, because I added the 3D assets the other day and did not add the collisions. I'm gonna make a separate node 3D with the collisions, and let's add I guess a static body 3D. Like I have multiple choices on how to do this. Like I could make every single asset have their own thing. Would that be faster? For all testing purposes, no. That just work like this. And you add a box shape 3D. Okay, so that's one for the floor. Okay, yeah, so the one for the floor, it's gonna be fine. To be honest, we need the floor ones for now. That's when I'm gonna have to work with AI. So most likely not. I wonder, Can one static body 3D have multiple collision shapes? Is that a thing? I mean, I know I can add them, but I'm guessing yes, but I personally have never done it. That's a good question. I'll have to, there is only one way to figure it out, and that's just do it. See if anything breaks. You know? It's okay. Worst case scenario, it will be even more broken than what it is right now. Which, to be honest, I'm very early in the development of this thing. I don't think I have like a month doing all of this. Everything, I'm still like very new at doing all of this. I probably like reached the month with this week. Okay. So now, if you transform into this, can you do like the... Oh, the Raycas are too small. The Raycas are too small now. Because I up everything. So yeah, this little laser. Okay, so the floor search, that's a -5. That's fine. Out of bounds wall Raycas. Yeah, this one needs to be bigger. Also in a different position, I think. This is like -1. And put it like here. No. I think all of this needs to be moved a little bit forward. Because it was like this, right? It was supposed to be... Kind of like this. Let's see if this works. I am very doubtful. Carry on. Yeah, the layers are not... let me think about it. Why? It's not colliding, and the only reason it might not be colliding is because the layers are wrong. Yeah. The layers were wrong indeed. Okay, yeah, I have to get rid of this because otherwise that's wrong. But I do need a floor, because then how do I figure out when the player is getting back? So yeah, we're gonna have to add another static body 3D. It's gonna be floor. Let us be walls. So the collision of the wall is correct, and then you are gonna need a collision shape. Okay, this one should be simple enough. Oh man, Nier Automata, such a great game. I kind of wish I could play it again, you know, but without knowing what's gonna happen. I want to play it for the first time again. But sadly, that's not a thing that's gonna happen anymore. What's up, morning? Yeah. That's what Nier Automata does to someone. Okay, so... Does it work now? I don't understand... Oh god. Did I do something with the input? Is the input being pressed? You have attach on wall, which is F. I'm pressing F. Okay, so that's correct. My only other guess is that, yeah, the Reikas are a bit messed up. Maybe you need to be a little bit longer. Because, yeah, you're not doing the thing I want you to do. And another thing is, like, I think this needs to be up a little bit. And these two also need to be, like, out here, like this. Kinda. Okay, let's see. Let us check once again. Because... Huh. It's just like, it's not doing anything. It's not giving me an error or anything. Ah, well, time to look at the code, I guess. Oh, wait. So it's on the player controller. What did I do to attach myself to the wall? It was... Move player on wall. Trigger beam transformation, reset transformation. I had all of that, but I had the method attached to wall. When do I call this? Look at... Ah, yeah, on the player state machine. So... You know, another thing that I should do? Let's activate the debug because I need to know. Debug manager, yep. Let's put through here just so I can know what the fuck is happening with these state machines. I want to see if, like, okay, here we're moving, here we're transformed, we're idle. I'm pressing F and it's not doing anything. So but it is not changing the state. So it's not changing the state, therefore the issue is here. Trying to attach the wall. And that part should handle at least the input part. And okay, yeah, so it is logging. Okay, so the input is working. What's not working, it's probably the collision itself. So if the input is working and is going to this method, I know that this method already worked. Like, I don't need to check. So the only issue is, like, this raycast is not triggering. Like, the raycast is not finding anything. And the only thing I can come up with of as to why that is because you are not... Oh, because he's... Okay, yeah, I don't need to care about mask. I need to care about this layer. Same with the floor. Oh no, the floor is 1 by default, so it should be fine. Yeah, okay. I think that should have fixed it. Let's see. Oh my god, it works, but it's in the wrong direction. Ah. I mean, it is progress, right? Like, I mean, gotta take it. You gotta take the wins that life gives you. You know how we can easily solve that? Look, I'm gonna be very lazy about it. Like, I'm just gonna do this, and I will figure out one day. But as of now, if I do it right and try, see, it looks fine. You know, like if the painting is the same from both sides, we don't care about rotation. Simple enough. The good thing is, like, in theory, I can do it on any wall. Like, I can go here and huh. Haha. Did I make that wall a little bit too thin? I think I made it too thin. Yeah, I made it too thin. Just put it like there. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so I fixed everything that was not working the other day that I broke. That's good. Now, where I have to go back to the title of this stream, which is learning particle effects. Because as you can notice, everything is very dark in this thing at the moment. I wanted to add these fire beams around. Like, I wanted to add these fire beams, just so we have, like, you know, an asset that gives cool cool lighting. But to do that, I need to learn how to make fire. So I had found a tutorial by the amazing Gabriel. What's his name? Gabriel. Yes, there you go. Gabriel Aguiar. Prod. I don't know what the prod is. I guess it's production. Yeah, just so I can focus properly. We're gonna mute the music for a little bit. And I was following this tutorial. Like, he made this really cool fire effect. In theory, we're making this, and
tutorial of visual effects in Godot.
yeah, and I had reached this point.
So the alpha works properly.
Yeah, we had done that already.
Output, we have the model view matrix. Back to the fragment function.
Yeah,
Now let's imagine that we want to make this a little bit less static. We want to animate this and add some dissolve.
Oh yeah, we had already done partially done that. So wait, we reached. Okay, he reaches this point. I think that's where we are. Seems very similar from this and this.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have this UV input on the text to 2D on the sampler to show you how you can scroll this, how you can pan. And if we go search for UV, you will find a few things, but we have down here UV panning and UV scaling. Two functions already. Let's go with the UV panning and connect this to the UV. And this offset input will control the panning itself, the scrolling. And we can, with a vector2 parameter, control that in the particle system.
Okay, we make a vector2 parameter here. So, and I'm still fairly new to shaders in general. like I had my fair share. Like I made shaders with code. I made shaders in Unreal, in Unity. But every time that I have to deal with them, it's such a topic that I I struggle so much with understanding them. It really is so, like, I don't know, it doesn't feel intuitive at all for me.
Let's call this the dissolve speed with default values enabled. In this case, they are actually going to be 0. And if you connect this to the offset, we don't want to do this manually, right? We need to automate this. So back to our shader, we have another node, very famous among shader editors, which is the time variable. And now it's all a matter of multiplying the time. Make sure you use a vector 2 with the dissolve speed parameter. And now this connection to offset, and that's it. Now
Multiply.
you have dissolve speed, for example.
But wait, so vector 2 multiply between this and this, and then we give it that to the offset. Okay. And I don't see any changes, but I think that's because we need to go to the static flame and change the parameter, right? So like what? So if I give it like a, oh, so if it moves in the Y, yeah, it moves up. If it's negative, it goes down. And I'm guessing that if I gave it also an X, it would move diagonally. Yep, okay. Okay. What values does he use?
A value of 0.4 or 0.2, something slow for the flames. Now, wouldn't it be cool if we could control the scale as well?
Okay. 0.2. I'll just copy whatever he does for now, but at least I'm trying to get it. Okay, wait, for the scale, he says the scale. Let me see if I can think of how to do this without looking at the tutorial, because everything is based on this texture, right? This texture then gets multiplied by the other texture, which is this one, by the main texture. Could you like multiply a texture by a value? That's
Of the Voronoi. We have this scale on the UV function, but that's not what it will do. As a matter of fact, we can copy this vector2 parameter and call it the dissolve tiling. This time the default values are going to be 1 for the X and Y. And the trick comes from multiply this vector2 parameter with the UV input.
tiling. Oh, we have to multiply it with the UV. So, which I do not understand what that means actually.
Put UV. Make sure
Input UV all. See, this is what I mean. These are the moments where like why am I multiplying by the UVs? Like, I know what UVs are, but I don't understand like how the multiplication between like a random vector 2 and UVs work. You know, that's the concerning part. And then what he does with the
multiply with the vector2, and here we go. Connect this to the UV input of the panning function, and we have the dissolve tiling where we can say, for example, X is 0.25 and Y is 0.2, and we get this really cool feeling. And then we have the dissolve amount that we can control however we want. There's a lot of things that I could show you, but this is essentially...
wait. Dissolve tiling is that 0.25 and 0.2. Why is it so different from mine though? Yeah, it's so different. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I obviously am.
It's when it comes to panning textures, controlling the tiling, dissolving another texture, controlling the color via the particle system, and so on. You can learn much more on my YouTube channel where I have plenty of shader tutorials. They are done in Unity, but you can easily convert them to Godot or even to Unreal Engine.
I mean, easily, I don't know, man.
Add a few more things. I want to show you a couple more things. We could indeed duplicate this, but let's actually practice how to create a particle system from scratch. So, with right click in our VFX underscore Fire02, let's add a GPU Particles 3D. What
Okay.
do we need? A process material, new particle process material, a draw pass. What are we going to draw? Well, a quad. And then the material in geometry, material override, new shader material. The terminology is kind of weird because we are not going to create a new one. We are indeed going to reuse our Fireshade tutorial.
Wait, oh god, he's going so fast. Okay, but then he uses the same shader. Okay, but wait. That's on the material? Oh, so he did use a shader material. Okay. I had heard that not a shader material. I had heard a different kind of material. So yeah, you need to be a shader material, and then you're gonna use the same shader? Okay, and then what?
I'm actually going to drop Flame02 for the main texture.
Oh, okay, just a different texture on in here. And wait. Expand this. Shader parameters. Okay, so Flame02 for the main texture. I'm guessing the same dissolve, the Voronoi, and then
And then the Voronoi for the dissolve.
okay.
And well, let's fix the gravity right away. Let's say something like 5.
Okay, in this case, it's gonna be going up. Okay, it's not standing still. Where did I change that? um, uh, on the drawing collision time. No, wasn't on any of this. Um, wait, I am missing something. What am I missing? So like the particle process material. Oh, because okay, no, okay, so I made a mistake. I made a mistake. So here we need to copy this. Copy. And this process material goes on the geometry. Paste. And here we're gonna have to clear you, and that's particle process material. Okay. So yeah, I had made a mistake there. And and then he wants this to go up. Okay.
Let's play with the scale, like 0.75 for the minimum and 1.5 for the maximum, so it's a little bit random.
Oh, okay. That I understand. So yeah, and now this is the point where you start playing with the values, right? Okay. And where is the scale? This scale is scale. Oh, there you go. Okay, so 0.75 for the minimum, 1.5 for the maximum. So yeah, this gives you like a smoke effect, I guess.
Let's actually create a curve for this scale curve texture, yes, where we add a key
Yo, Elvin, hello. How are you doing? What do you mean my stream alerts aren't working? I literally checked it. It's there. Look. It 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 ping live notifications. Do you have the right role? You don't have the live notifications role, Elvin. You didn't read. You didn't read the role isn't being applied to people. Oh wait, really? You chose it and it didn't give it to you, but I tested this. I tested this with Ryan. And it worked. Wait, give me a second. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna give you the role, okay? That way, you're... But look, other people have it. Other people have it, Elvin. Why do other people have it and you don't? You made a mistake. I'm sure you made a mistake. Oh, but wait. How dare you? Let me see. Onboarding. Edit. Okay, so I have a question. Do you wanna receive? Oh wait. Why can't I edit it? Which I hate you. Check DM. Oh god, I cannot check these server settings and the DM at the same time. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna blame you so much. It's fine. I accept my mistakes, okay? Even though I still think that you broke something. Wait. Yeah, I have this require plus assign at least 3 channels. But how do I edit it, Twitch? Why are you not giving me... Oh god, I hate you. Why is it not letting me edit it? I see the question. I wanna edit the question. There is only delete this question. I don't wanna delete it. I wanna just... Oh god, Yeah, I do have the streamer mode enabled, and... But at least thank you for letting me know. I shall make sure
More or less around here. First
to fix that up.
key goes to 0, and last key goes also to 0. So it grows a little bit and then shrinks. Looking.
Okay, gotta do a little mountain. Fine. Like this. Like this. Okay.
Good. Yeah, let's increase the amount, the rate up here to 20.
20, damn.
Increase the lifetime as well to 1.2. Yeah, there's a few parameters you can play with, but let's use a different shape for this one. Let's use a sphere so they don't start at the same position with a radius of 0.2, for example.
Okay, wait. Okay, so on the process material emissions shape. So emission shape. Where do I find an emission shape? I don't know. Elvin, I don't know. I'm panicking. Where is the emission shape? Help me out, Elvin. I need help. Help me. Help me. Oh god, where is it actually? There are so many settings. Oh my god. See? See what I mean? You're amazing, Elvin. Oh my god, you're amazing. Actually genius. Oh my god. You're actually the GOAT.
It will add a little bit.
The actual GOAT. Oh my god. Or maybe 0.3. Indeed, indeed.
Of randomness to where they spawn.
Okay, but wait, this is a bit too... Yeah, I gotta move it down, right? Okay. Or... Can I move it down like this? Like minus dot 2? Is that good enough? Minus dot 5? Okay. And how do we continue?
Have all the same rotation. We can actually fix that down here in the angle. Let's say it's minus 360 and 360 for the maximum. But as
Okay, but that's weird as fuck.
nothing really changes. And the interesting thing
Yeah, because minus 360 is the same thing as 360, no?
in Godot, this isn't a fix on the particle system, it's a fix on the shader. Once again in the vertex function.
Man, you have me confused. I am confused. What do you mean these two numbers are different? They are the same thing. Am I... Then he changes something on the vertex here?
But if you click on this drop down menu, we have particles. And as soon as we select it, our particles indeed have rotation now. Yeah, pretty cool.
But wait, if I do this, it changes the other one, no?
Actually going to use a color that I have saved.
Wait, we can't do this. We can't do this. Because it messes with the other one. Oh no, it doesn't mess with the other ones. The other one's still working properly. Huh. Okay. But I feel like he fails at...
On my swatches, it's pretty much as similar to last one. It's useful, these swatches. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh god, but the color is where things get difficult, right? So... Okay, he said something very similar to this, because the issue is like they changed the way color works between versions. So that's gonna be bad. Yeah, like, yeah, that's not it. Maybe like a little bit yellowish like this, and then we're gonna have to copy like the division curve. Copy. Face as unique. Curve texture. Face as unique. And then, oh my god. Oh my god, it's... Make it reddish. Okay. That looks like fire. That looks like fire. Now, the thing in the middle looks like dog shit. Okay, let's be honest. But... Weren't you supposed to move? Well, it is moving. Very slowly, but it is moving. But wait, why does this one look so much better than the other one? Why did I fuck up on this one? Because look at his.
show you what dumping does, by the way.
Look at his looks cool. Why does mine look like dog shit? I mean... okay, so I think it's an issue with color on this one. Now, how do I fix it? That I do not know. Item. that good enough? I don't think that's good enough. They're supposed to like mix together. What if I like copy this color and put it like on the static flame? Okay, they're the same color, but see, you see the distinct shape. Because on him, what happens is like the emission makes it like everything a little bit blurry. For me, that is not happening. And because that's not happening, you see this distinct shape, and again, at this point, just remove it and it looks better. Like, yeah, just like removing this just looks better. um but I wanna know why this is working so different between the particles. Yeah, like even if I up the amount, it's just not gonna do much because it's not an amount issue. Um, could it be an issue with the texture? You think? Could it be possible? No, they seem to be imported the same resolution as well. Ah man, I hate shaders. I hate them. I hate anything that has to do with a particle system as well. But you have to learn these things. Could it be an issue with the emission shape that I chose? Maybe this wasn't supposed to. I'm just playing around at this point, you know, like no, I don't think that's it. Yeah, just leave it at point. Scale doesn't matter, right? No, the scale does not matter. And then we have the geometry instance 3D, which has the fire shader. It has one pass, which is this single quad, of which I just realized that if I mess with the scale of this, it does change the thing, but it's not what I want. I'm wondering like if in actual shader code I mess something up, because this is not normal. I don't know. Difficult to know. To be honest, I might just continue the tutorial and like just leave it like this, like remove the static flame, because the moving flame seems like more than enough for me.
Basically slows down the particle throughout its lifetime. Minimum of 0.5 and 1, yeah. So they start slowing.
So damping on this one. Okay, so damping. So he says minimum of 2.5 to 1. Slope them down over time? Yeah.
Going down at the end.
Okay.
Right, so that's it for these flames. Let's rename it to flames because now let's use the Ctrl D to duplicate this one for the smoke. I want to show you something when we duplicate particle systems. If we go to the process material, we have everything already set up, right? And if
Oh,
we
yeah.
start changing stuff, for example, the color, let's set it to black. As
You have to make
we can
unique.
also change the flames color. Yep, which is weird if you ask me. Let me do a couple of Ctrl Z's here. Alright, so the way we fix this is either up here on the particle process material, this drop down arrow, we can say it's...
But mine is so different, man. Ah, I hate this. I hate that how different things are from my perspective to his. Ah, but well, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Hey, like get rid of this sun. Does that change anything on the particle system? Wait! It does change! It was the sun! It's because he has no environment! Oh my fucking god, you have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. I hate you. Like, what do you mean? Oh god. The issue was the sun this entire time. Yeah. Why is this shit reacting to the sun? Okay. Okay. Wait, let me see how it looks here. This is the environment I plan to put it on. Why are you there? I don't understand this. If I move this, why is it only... oh, it has like a delay. Okay. That's weird. Oh no, I understand why. Yeah. Oh no, that actually makes sense. Because it's the lifetime issue. Yeah, it's the lifetime. Okay, well. So, for example, if I take the... Yeah, the fact that they react to the light is not very nice. I'm gonna have to figure how to fix that. Where's the little light that I added before? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Okay, yeah, like if I add a light inside of it, it kind of breaks. But wait, if I added like a little bit on top, do you break? Do kind of break anyway. Like yeah, I don't like that this reacts to lighting. Because I want it to be a source of light and not I want to change the lighting to color. So I'm guessing global illumination here, it has to be like disabled on the static, but Okay, and then cast shadow off. So, are you even listening to what I do on the... In theory, it shouldn't have anything to do with the illumination now. At least from the geometry standpoint. Maybe the material has something to do? Well, it has these draw passes. Hmm. Let's see if he handles it on the tutorial.
Unique, or down here in resource, it's local to scene. Depending on the situation, these may also help you. And now if you change the color to black, for example, another interesting thing that is happening is they are overlapped. Sometimes
Okay, well, so what he did here is that he went here, changed the color to like don't make it black, but like dark gray. How does that look in the level? Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Um hmm. Maybe make it like a little bit transparent like this instead of like a hard black. Um yeah, I think that gives a better effect. But I still have issues with the fact that this reacts to lighting. Right? Diffuse specular alpha.
the smoke is in front, sometimes the flames is in the back. Down here in sorting, we can say the offset is -1, and it will basically draw first the smoke and then the flames and so on. Let me push this a little bit up as well as the flames so they don't intersect with this ground. And now let's make a few changes to the smoke, something quick. For example, we want them to live longer, 2.5 for the lifetime. We can also say they are bigger, for example, 1.5 and 2, maybe a little bit bigger, 2.5 for the maximum. Cool. Let's increase the shape, the sphere, by the way, the radius, to 0.3, 0.4, so they are around the flames, kinda. But another cool thing that I want to show you.
Okay, wait, that's too much info at once. Oh god. Okay, so change the shape a little bit, change the scale a little bit. So 175. Or maybe 2. Yeah, okay, that gives a bit of a better example.
Is the gradients. There's also gradients here on color ramp. We can create a new gradient, and on this gradient we can say, for example, the first key, click here to control the color, it's white and the alpha is 0. This last key, you can push it more or less around here, and for the last key, click here and say the alpha is also 0, and here we go, we have fade in and fade out.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that's interesting. So wait, that's the color ramp, and then he adds a texture. And then, okay. So the first key, he makes it all white and transparent. Then the second key makes it all white, but with a value. And then the last key, all white, but transparent again. Is that right? Why do I feel like I fucked it up? That does not look right. Yeah, it should be like, okay, I kind of reversed the things. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a good, like, a good small detail. I think they do live for far too long though. But what I want to do, I want to place them here, right? They're way too big, right? What if I just make them smaller? It's smaller. It doesn't change the scale of the. Ah, interesting. So that doesn't change the scale of things, huh? So I'm gonna have to go individually here, do all of this and make it smaller. That seems a little bit unintuitive. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, regardless of what I do, it just stays that size. So maybe like if I change the size on this, will you shrink? Oh, definitely. But I think that's too much. And then on you here as well. 0.5, 0.5. And the static flame, to be honest, I might just get rid of. Okay, no, yeah, but things kind of break if I do that. So how am I supposed to work on the scale of this? Because like if I just make you smaller, like you don't do anything. Um yeah. I guess like I could play with this value and make that smaller. So here it would be 0.5 and you will be 1.5 like this. So that make it like a more realistic scale. Yeah, seems like too much. Seems like too much. Yeah, the static flame is just broken. I cannot add that. It's just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Yeah, I guess I do just need to make this really, really small then. Let's make it 0.1 to 0.75. And then do the smoke 0.25 to 1 at this point. I guess I gotta increase the amount though, because it feels like it's just no. What I need to do is I also need to change the shape of the. Yeah, I gotta make the radius of the shape a little bit smaller. Where were you? Just like on position, a spawn position. There you go. Yeah, can I make your scale a little bit smaller? Okay. And do the same for this one. Does that look better? That does look a lot better. The colors are not there. The colors are still messed up. But in terms of scale, it's looking better. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, the lifetime is far too long. Like it just keeps going up for way too longer than necessary for what we want, of course. So I'm gonna make this a 0.5. You are gonna be like a 1. This give the desired effect. Yeah, maybe too much smoke. I don't. Yeah, maybe smoke is too much. Smoking is bad, guys. Let's make this 0.7 and let's make you 0.6. Okay, I think that looks pretty well, right? I think that's pretty realistic for what we wanted to go with. Now the only thing that we gotta figure out is, well, let's finish the tutorial in case he had more things.
Key around here, so it's visible for longer. Exactly.
Okay.
Another thing that I want to show you is another particle system for some floating particles. There's an
Oh yeah, like small little details. That makes sense. But okay, let me go. Oh, oops. What did I do? Oh no. No. So yeah, we're basically just making like a small little fireball.
interesting trick that I want to show you. So with right click in our VFX underscore fire, I'm going to add a child node and use GPU particles 3D and rename it to particles floating.
Okay. Just another one. Particles floating.
We need, remember, a process material, new particle process material, a draw pass. What are we going to draw? In this case, a quad again. And
Oh man, it's the same process every single time. He makes this, then he makes this, a quad. And I'm guessing the final is a shader.
for the geometry, a material override, new shader material, but this time not the shader that we have. Actually, let's duplicate the shader we have here, the shader tutorial, the fire shader tutorial, Control D, and rename it to simple particles.
Okay. So duplicate simple particles. And you are gonna load the simple particles. And now, of course, we're gonna have that because why not?
Shader tutorial, for example. We want something from this shader, which is already done, and it's the basic setup of the main texture. Let's push it up here. Let's erase everything else. This one.
Okay, he needs the basic setup from the. Let's open this. And he wants the basic setup from the main texture, so all of this needs to be gone. Yeah, the dissolve things. And then just connect this and this, I guess. Um, okay.
This mix as well and connect this to multiply with
Okay, yeah, okay.
input color, and that's it.
Yo, Rocco, hello. How are you doing, man? I'm working on fire again. This is what we got so far. I have an issue right now though, because like you see the difference between this one and this one is because this one has a light, and the light for some reason reacts to it and makes it look weird and bad. So I gotta figure out how to fix that, but I'll do that later.
Back to our particles floating, and now in shader of the material override we want to say quick load and select simple particle shader tutorial. It's basically a very basic shader only for the main texture. Let's drag the flare 00 that also comes with a pack of textures for free that I've given you, and yes, they are all going down by default as usual in Godot. So on the particle material, let's say the gravity is 4.
Wait.
And they are
There you go.
intersecting with the other particles.
More comical, high definition, pixelated polygon. What? I don't understand any of the of the words you just mentioned. But if you want an answer, I wanted something more stylized. Okay, but I wanted a stylized kind of game, but not cartoony. Okay, so think of I'm trying to think of an example. To be honest, like the ideal will be to have something like Path of Exile, but that will require too much effort. To be honest, I like things like World of Warcraft, but with a little bit more detail than of what you see in World of Warcraft, in the sense that I wanted to use assets that had like this hand painted look, but I wanted to use more modern kind of assets. So maybe things like more similar to things like Overwatch in a certain sense. Enshrouded. No, that will be Enshrouded is way too low poly. Enshrouded has a no, wait, Enshrouded is no, okay, no, never mind. For some reason I thought of Valheim when you said Enshrouded. No, Enshrouded does have the kind of style I wanted to go for. But I want it to be a little bit more stylized than Enshrouded. For example, like here in Enshrouded, you see like this grass is very realistic at the end of the day. And even the rocks and even the suit. So the things like, you know, don't look hand painted for the most part, but you do know they are stylized because of the proportions and some exaggerated colors. But I wanted to, in an ideal world, I want things to look more hand painted. So I guess a better example will be like some of the Zelda games. I think like if you think of Twilight Princess, okay. The Twilight Princess is a good example actually. On the kind of like, you know, yeah, things are like a little bit realistic, but they still have that old hand painted look. Like for example, look at his clothes. These ones are a good example. But obviously it's still everything in my head. I'm gonna have to obviously make a lot of compromises. I still gotta go through the design process of an art style because I'm very early. Okay, I can basically do everything. The only issue is like I'm limited by being only me. And even though I have experience making 3D models, I don't have much experience making stylized 3D models. So it will be hard for me to just basically learn and make everything from scratch. So I have to also consider what can I find, what kind of assets I could buy, and what you know, if there is something in the various marketplaces that I can buy and use. To be honest, I saw one I saw one asset pack that's that I'm very interested in. That I think it will fit what I had in my mind. Oh my god! Of course, yeah, it's in the phone as well. Uh, let me give me a second. I will do the two factor thing, and then I will show you the asset pack that I found that I think fits really well with the idea I have in my mind. Yes and no. Yes and no, Rocco. To be honest, the actual gameplay that I'm going for, it should be very easy to do. As long as you get like a nice game loop, it's everything is doable. The issue at a certain point is that you need to make things be appealing. Oh, this is the okay. So this is the asset pack I found that I think it's exactly what I wanted to go for. So you know, assets like this where it's very fairly stylized, and so this is like what I wanted. Obviously this is quite expensive. It's a 73 dollar asset pack, but it's doable, to be honest. It's a pretty big asset pack. This one, it's 650 unique assets, and as you can see, has like different kinds of environments. Um, but yeah, I think this gives the idea of what I wanted the most. But of course, for example, this does not have characters. For characters, I know that I'm most likely either gonna have to make them myself or commission them. So for that, I'm gonna have to think, give it a good thought. um, because I feel like based on the characters, that's how then the rest of the game uh, will be will come out. For now, I'm just using free shit that I have though. So with the free shit, I'll just make something playable, and then after that, I will think of a proper art style. I'm still open to suggestions, obviously. If you find anything that you think that's cool, um, just let me know. Okay, but I need to figure out the bean situation over here. Um, and I hate that the is there a way to make this environment like the preview environment? because I do not like this. So what I did is that I added an Omni light. Yeah, like if I add the Omni light right on top, it's just gonna look like shit, right? Yeah, it does this thing where like it cuts it off. One half is shadow and one half is not. Stylized. Exaggerated, stylized. I think those were the terms you were looking for, Rocco. Yes, yes. I definitely thought about that, but we will have to see. Because the issue is like having characters like that usually also means that you cannot have you will have to animate them each on separately, and I don't know if that's something I can. I'm definitely not an animator and have no intentions of learning animation, so
Let's actually take care of that. Let's say the sorting down here is...
let me just finish this tutorial real quick and because I need to. Okay, the amount is like okay, but why are you so big though? That's what she said. Oh man. Yeah, we make it a sphere. uh, I know you appreciate rock. I know. Wait, it's on color curves. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna paste this as unique. Holy shit! It's bright. It's so bright. Ah, my eyes. I'm legally blind. Uh. Okay, so the y is the length like this, and the x is this. Um, they all say it so far. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Popular. What am I doing wrong here? I don't want them to be like circles. Why are they all circles? I'm messing with the scale. Uh, oh, I know why. I know because this is the general scale. What I need to do is I need to mess with the x and the y differently. Um, how do I do that? It is. I have to say it. I have to admit it. It is very fucking difficult. Um, it's like I hate particle systems. They have so many little options that you need to remember them all. Oh, that's not true. Pixelated effects are fairly easy. It's just like a little shader that you put on the camera and just makes everything pixelated. It's just like the easiest thing to do. um, Obviously, then the issue is like it's not it it doesn't bring any complexity to make things with pixel art. At least the complexity with pixel art using 3D models is no different than just working with 3D models. Might actually make your life easier in certain scenarios. No la escucho. No la escuchaba. Okay, yeah, wait. Man. How long have I been streaming today? Not much. That's not great. I gotta go walk my dog because I forgot to do it before this stream. And it's raining. So, well, it just stopped raining, so I have to do it now before it rains again. So let's do this. I think I'm gonna end this stream for today. It's been a pleasure, guys. But yeah, I can't. Man, I hate weekdays. I'm gonna be honest. I hate weekdays because I cannot stream for far too long. Like it's just it's just quick stream over quick stream over quick stream. But well, what can you do? Or let me just finish the tutorial, and I'll go.
And then let's start from the top. Yeah. So 50 for the amount, lifetime of, well, 2 seconds more or less. We want some flying embers, some floating particles.
Bro, you're making a laser.
And then, well, the mission shape, yes, this one needs to be a sphere, a bigger sphere radius like 0.6, so they are everywhere. And for the scale, something very tiny, like 0.01 and 0.12. Yeah, very specific value. And now what I really want to...
Huh. That's small, huh? Wait, I kind of did the same thing already, but I didn't think it will use values that small. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. That looks good, but the amount is definitely too small. 50 is too much. 20. 20 seems fine. Is that good enough? You can't relax properly? But what? By chilling in my stream?
Let me just select the color. Yeah. This one, exactly. What I really want to show you is a turbulence. It's just kind of a noise module. We'll add a really nice motion to the particles, and you can do a few interesting things with this. Let's say the noise scale is 5, and here we go. Particles floating everywhere. We have a quick fire.
Oh. The turbulence. Turbulence. If I put it on, and shit, it just broke my PC. It just burned everything. Wait, don't crash on me. Okay, it didn't crash on me. Okay, yeah, I like that. It gives a little bit of a... They move a little bit randomly. Yeah, that's nice. Now, the next thing on our list of things to do is figure out how this is gonna look with a proper lighting setup, because I want this to be... I want them to emit light. Shit. How do I do... It's rough. Because like, on the draw passes, I don't have anything. Like, my guess is that dish is here. But that has a material, and the material doesn't cast a shadow, and it has a global illumination disabled. But then again, it my issue, the issue must be here on the particle process material. But I don't see anything that has to do with lighting. And I mean, it does have an emission curve that just by it having an emission curve, it means that it does generate light. It generates shadows, but it's complicated, I guess. I don't know. I could have the trails. It's, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know anything about life. Everything is complicated. The world is scary. It's a scary place. Let's see. I'm gonna just do this of the on the thing in the lighting for everything, and maybe then, maybe just maybe it will change something. No, of course not. Why would it? Why would it change? And but it just makes no sense. Why are you like this? Why like here is just darkness and here is just fine. But what is this duality? Like it's trying to teach me the duality of man or something. Oh, okay, so I can have oh, I got no clue, brother.
Here going on with custom shit, plenty of, and yeah, so yeah, keep around, keep watching. By the way, if you want to support me on my Patreon,
Yeah, okay, he ended it. Okay, Godot, how to make particles ignore light. A standard material 3D shading disable ambient light. So wait, it's on the. This was 2 years ago. I don't know. Uh, there's nothing like shading here. Let's see if there is like a shading option here. Not really. It's because it's not using a standard material 3D. Okay, well that's bad. That's not good at all. I'm running out of options here, huh? That looks so bad. Yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of the static flame. This shit's just not working for me. Um, It's just weird. What I don't understand is this thing as well. Like, why is it dark here and not dark here? Because I don't think it's an issue with the collision of the... This is an omni-light. So it's generating light from everywhere. Could it be related to the culling? Because we did make this thing billboard type articles. It's a billboard. It's just to check. If it's a billboard... yeah, that is so weird. That is so weird. Why here are you dark and white? Like if I put it up, right? I don't understand. It's almost like the light itself is generating a shadow. Which, that makes no sense, right? Like I'm not crazy here. Am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I am crazy. The fuck does negative mean? I don't understand. It's why are you making a shadow here? Um I mean, the game is gonna play top down. I guess we do need to add like an ambient light. Which is like okay, if I add a directional light, which I did not want to originally, and do something like we rotate the X by this, like okay, we just make it look down. How does this... Oh my god, I'm going insane. Why do you look so bad? It's insane, man. I don't know. Yeah, but it's like it's gonna need two lights. Oh my god, it needs two lights? Why would it need two lights? I don't know. Like if I duplicate this and... Holy shit, I figured it out. It needs two lights. Why? I don't know. It seems like so terrible for performance, but with two lights it works. With two lights it works. Yeah, with two lights it works. Oh god. But it's awful. It's such an awful... God damn. It is such an awful solution. Also because it's so obvious. I mean, a couple of lights is not gonna give me like huge performance issues, but it's not what I wanted, you know. You know what we can do? We can make like a little like a little light here, and then the big light it's what does what we want. And we put the big light here, like a little bit to the right, and then like holy shit, that works. But then we have these two lights here, and you can still see like some semblance of an artifact here, but it's going to fries Elven's PC. I mean, if we are realistically speaking, okay, like it's like two spotlights is not that big of a deal. The only issue is like I'm gonna have to make them static, so lights that do not change over time. I know, but they can't be static because what if the player moves? Shit. Well, it wouldn't generate shadows and stuff. Or would it? I don't know actually. I don't know. I might need to figure that out. Anyways, it stays like this for now. I give up. I cannot be like wasting more time, you know? This is what it's gonna be. The one thing though that I need to do is like it needs to be a little bit of a warmer color. Right? Yes. Oh my god, look at that. Look at the ambience. Look at the ambience, Rocco. Are we getting there? Are we getting there? I think we're getting there. Anyways, I gotta go now. It was a pleasure, guys, talking to you once again. I'll see you guys tomorrow, most likely, if nothing crazy happens. Since we have a bunch of people lurking, let me see if I can find like someone in the same category to. Oh look, there is this guy that I followed a while ago, Rocco. Amazing pixel art artist. If you want to meet him, let me just proceed to rate this guy, and I'm gonna go after that because it's late. So if you guys can do me the favor of just saying hello for me, it will be greatly appreciated. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.